Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Friday evening. Here we have our town, Mount Patsy. And let's get started. We actually make a little bit of money at the moment, but we have turned down some of the services. So, yeah, we have some work to do to get this town going. But we'll see how that goes today. But hello, Roadhog. Hello, Kevbot. Hello, Mike. How are you all doing? Hope everybody's doing good and fine and nice. Although I already see that Mike is having some troubles with his sinuses. Get well soon, Mike. As we see traffic coming into the city. Look at that. There's quite some traffic actually using this long road now that leads to another entrance into town. So it'll be interesting to watch what happens there. And I think we have two things to do to make it a profitable city. First of all, we just have to keep growing. While we grow, the city will slowly become more rich because more and more people will start to pay taxes. And the second is we just have to find a way to get the people's money into our own pockets. And I have an idea for that. So let's get going. Because one of the ways to do that is by providing them with public transportation and stuff. In this case, taxis. Because they'll all be calling taxis and stuff. And we will get a nice cut of that. So I'm going to give them a taxi service right here. And I think we should be able to give that an expansion. Let's see. You have to click it probably. Create a district. Can be upgraded with an extra garage, a dispatch center, and electric taxis. Now, I don't need electric taxis. But, see, upgrades, dispatch center allows taxis to pick up passengers from all over the city, not just at dedicated stands. And that's exactly what I want. So now, these people can pick up taxis from all over town. And I am going to show you, like this is now, we make a little bit of money. But if we go to services, we should be able to also now see public transportation. Now, it is quite expensive. But we will hopefully soon get some fees from the taxi services. And that should help us out a bit. Of course, we're not going to raise the taxes because why would I do that? Well, you know, I love taxes. So yes, we could totally do that. But I am not going to do that. Right now, we have a slightly deficit now because of the services that we've made. But I think in the end, we're going to make some money on it. Ooh, what's this? Not enough electricity. Whoopsie. Well, are we paying full price for the electricity? Yes. So it's at its capacity then. Oh, our plant is at its capacity. Ah, usage 100%. So we need to find extra ways to get some power going. Can't build another one because they're costing me 100 grand. Let's just hope we can build a nice wind turbine or something. And hook that up somehow, I guess. Wind speed too low, it says. Wind speed too low, wind speed too low. So, doesn't really seem like we can use this at the moment, so I'm not going to use it then. Guess we'll just have to wait a little bit to get a new power plant. Get some money for a new power plant, that's it. Taxes, yeah, we're not going to tax it. Well, at least I was paying attention one time in a row. Hello, Bobby, good to see you. How are you doing today? Alright, our population is increasing. We get extra happiness. People are actually pretty happy. It's just that the electricity is not so reliable at the moment, so that needs a fix. But we do make a bit of money again. I guess we should just take out a loan. 50,000 will do for a power plant, will it? We need 100 grand, yeah, so 50,000 should do. For now, let's just pause for a second so nothing can go wrong. Except, let's take a loan of 50,000. Give the town its extra power plant. Because that will hopefully be the fix for all of this. Although we can't place it anywhere there. Oh dear. Can't place it where I want. Well, you know what we're going to do? By road. Let's just place it right there so that it's next to the other one. That's probably best. There we go. Should also be kind of connected soon now. And then hopefully they'll keep most of the people happy. That's better. I think it still needs the outside connection though. So let's go from there to... Oh, that can't be because of that. I think we need to buy another zone soon. Well, it doesn't have an outside connection, but it should be connected now to the grid. So if you unpause, as soon as this really starts to work... Yep, there we go. No more electricity problems. Yay! That's good. Greetings to everyone. Hey, Volodymyr, good to see you. How are you today? Let's see. You could place it by the water. Well, it kind of says also here, not enough money right now. Oh, it just says not enough money. But it said not enough wind on almost all places here. I don't know if there's some actual places where there's enough wind, but it kept telling me there wasn't enough wind, so... We could check it later. I mean, green energy is nice and stuff, but we have to afford it. Oh, can you put it by the sea? I can, but I can only build in this square, of course, at the moment, and we're not getting an extra square yet. So that might be something that we have to do at some point. All right, let's increase the industry areas a bit. There's too much stuff to do at the moment. I think we're really going to have to expand at some point, or we will have to build another industry area on this side, and I don't want to do that. The welfare office. So, city's growing. We still have a slightly deficititial area. I don't know how you call that. Transportation. We're starting to get in some fees from transportation, though. And this is what we want to see rise up. Get more and more money through our tax depot. We have 33 employees. We have 25 out of 25 dispatched. So that would indicate that at some point we are going to be making some money there. I hope. Now, all of this is zoned, or most of it is zoned, so that's not an issue. We also have no demand for extra zoning, except for a little bit of industry. So what to do there? Luckily, as we can see, we don't have traffic jams yet, so that's the good news. And I could probably just make this road slightly longer. And then add a little bit of industry in this patch. There we go. See, wow. Well, the companies were waiting to get in. That's easy. I thought you turned it into the fly via dark magic, and then you always can make an elephant out of the fly. Well, you need a lady for that, so I don't know if that's going to work, but who knows? Well, still plenty of room to grow. Plenty of zoning that can fill up, so we probably don't need to get any housing zones ready soon. And the population is going quite fast, 288 an hour, so that's pretty good. And money-wise, the deficit is now minus 1,300, so it is slowly rising. We can see that we're getting better fees now from the taxi, and hopefully we can make some money then. How much is it to buy more land? Well, it is quite... it should not be that expensive. So let's say we go to this area to expand the industry. If I click this, we can see it will only cost us 50,000, but the monthly upkeep will also be 52,000. So it's basically the monthly upkeep that makes this very expensive. So it's a lot of money to buy these extra zones. I wonder if there's differences in them. This one is even 92. Might be because there might be some more valuable resources in it. This one is 125. Oh, that's because we are adding to them. Ah, okay. Well, this one 40,000. This one 32,000. So there are differences between the zones. Could actually go for this one first. That's the cheapest one. Or maybe go this way. Only 24,000. 43,000. Oh, we could go this way and then expand the industry this way. Maybe get another on and off ramp here. But for now, let's hold off on it a bit. We have no traffic jams. Put wifey on the job. No, she's not allowed to touch my city. That's for sure. Well, for now traffic is flowing, but we only have 4,500 people, so... Ah, we're making money. Look at this. Now, probably due to service... See? We're now actually earning money from the services that we provide, which is a great thing. So now we're slowly getting extra money in. It's going to be a while, though. I think I'm going to speed up a bit. Because it's going to be a while before we really make some serious money. And have actually got some money to do something back. Although we might get a nice bonus from the next milestone. Tiny town, see, plus 125, so that'll be good. We reach that, that'll give us another boost to our money, so we probably don't have to speed too much forward. You're suffering from loneliness, you can always tightly hug a cat, and now you are suffering both. That's an idea, I don't know, but yeah, it's an idea. Ooh, see, there we go. Tiny town. 125,000. Good. That's nice. What's this? Communications. Mailbox. Boxes used by citizens to send out their mail. Post offices vehicles pick up the mail periodically. Ah, post office. Handles local incoming and outgoing mail. Post vans pick up mail from mailboxes around the city. Citizens can also drop off the mail directly at the post box. At the office, you can upgrade with a storage extension. Mailbox capacity 200. Post vans 4. 7.5 upkeep a month. But it's interesting because I guess that is something that will make the people happy. You don't even need that many post boxes apparently. So that could be something interesting. Have to see what else we can get, of course. But for now... Well, we're no longer making money, probably because of the reset for the transportation this month. Yes, so that will have to kick in again. That's okay. I think we're going to buy the area that we found here. This one. Will only cost us 24,000 in upkeep a month. And we need the extra industry, so let's just do it. Let's extend this road first, and then... Yeah, that's something. Probably just tell them to get some factories here. Oh wow, look at that. They're really building factories now, so that's going fast. We also need extra offices. Now I think offices are also a good way to make some money. And we might just designate some extra areas as office space, like this. Oh, all of a sudden the office demand is gone. So I place the area, the office demand goes away, and no offices get built. We can just take it away then. Do that later. Now you can clearly see the difference in buildings. So here we have the lowest density. This is already a bit higher density. So here you have 9 households in a house. Here you have 2 residents, so basically 1 household. Here you already get 68 households. Here even 120. So... you can clearly see the difference in all the zone types that you get from very low density, medium density but different style, and of course the high density buildings. I honestly do not think cats should be inside the house. If I had one, I would name it Captain Shitty Paws. You know, they jump on your counters next to your food. Cats are often just as ships. How have you named it so it seals? Oh, really? Well, not a big fan of cats here. I did enjoy the ball python I had, but so fragile about temperature. Oh, wow. You had a snake? Well, not gonna enter my house. Snakes. Right, yeah, we do have a little bit of a deficit now due to both transportation and the extra zone that we got. But we just need to grow. Grow, grow, grow your town. Should be good. You're doing it wrong. Of course I am. How are you, chat? How are you lot? I'm fine, thanks. How are you doing today? Hope you're okay. Glad to have you on board. You can always use your amazing tips, of course, because you always know better. So just tell me what to do. Now, the thing is, as we click these households, you can see these are pretty poor. The richer they are, the more upgraded their households and stuff will be. We do have okay happiness, but they're complaining about high crime risk, unreliable healthcare coverage, unreliable internet services, high taxes, and polluted air. So we have some jobs to do, like maybe get a police station anywhere. Do we? Oh, we already have a police station. Why is that not covering it? Well then, did we cut back on the police services? Ah. Well, this will raise the deficit, but monthly balance. Whoopsie. But it should make our people a lot happier. That should make the growth go faster, and that should in the end bring in more people that pay taxes. So could be something. Because now they should have more patrol cars in use. 8 employees now, 6 patrol cars. That should lower traffic. But yeah, this game is not that easy. But we'll get there. We'll get there. See, we're almost making money again. The transportation. Very silent roads. That's all not too bad. We've placed some parks last time, I remember now. Yeah, we placed a few parks. Probably costing me a ton of money too. Oh, only 12,000. Okay. Well, electricity is pretty expensive. Roads, pretty expensive at the moment. The roads, healthcare, electricity, and the police are pretty expensive. All the rest, meh, not too bad. I have no clue, to be honest. I have Skylines 1. I haven't played it 1 hour yet. Oh, really? Well, 1's very nice too. It's a nice game. This one is a nice one, but if you play it on the normal settings, especially in the beginning, it can be quite tough. As soon as your town really starts to grow, you get in the nice numbers of inhabitants, it will be fine. We can now, by the way, see that we get more people in. Now it's almost 400 an hour. It was 200. That's because we improved the city a bit, which is nice. But yeah, in terms of tax money, you can see we're getting in tax money. It is just not so much. And the question is it worth raising or lowering this to get more people in? I'm not so sure, but could be worth at some point changing that up. And of course we still have to repay our loan. That'll save us a little bit of monthly cost, but not that much. Monthly balance 112. Whoopsie. We do have some development points. Maybe there's ways to make money there. I don't know. Train, water, air. Okay, I don't want to train yet. Welfare office, police headquarters. A post-sorting facility, a server farm, a telecom tower. A telecom tower provides a wide range of telecommunication services ranging from intercontinental television broadcast to long-range cellular networks, greatly increasing network capacity citywide. Oh, that would be nice. Fire department, yeah, that's all fine. Incinerator plant can be interesting. A water treatment plant. Interesting. A gas power plant. Is this cheaper than the other one? Cost-effective large-scale energy solution with moderate pollution. I'm going to unlock this and check what it does. Will it be a good source? Let's see. A fuel upkeep between 300,000 and almost 400,000. This is an upkeep of 5 to 45,000. So, but yeah, this has 250 megawatts, which is better. Pollution is about the same, so that's not so bad. But yeah, this can be interesting later game because you get a lot more power. But I was hoping that it would be a little bit cheaper, but it's way more expensive at the moment. If your citizens complain about all of that, makes me wonder if your city is named Balta. And the Soviet Union one, I have that. That was well up for playing it, but I got more hours in demo than the full game, time and energy. Ah, you mean workers and resources. Still one of my dream games, but not sure if I'm ever gonna get into it. Alright, we start to have a few little bits of traffic here. Mostly because this guy on his moped is not moving on. Go, move. Oops, and the traffic disappears. That's nice, but also not really how it works normally. Okay, well, this might be a place where we actually add the traffic lights to make sure that people start behaving a bit. Okay. Now we can see that they're building quite a few houses here. That's usually part of the problem. A lot of people come into your town at the same time just to live here. And that creates problems. Because then all those people will drive to their house and you get traffic jams. Which are usually temporary because it's just people going to their house for the first time. But in the end that can be somewhat troublesome. Another thing we don't have yet, I think, is parking places. Underground parking building. That could be nice. Large roads can be nice too, but I'm going to go with the underground parking building. That means that we have a lot of parking lots, but also now underground parking. Even a small parking building with multiple levels. Underground parking is a bit expensive, but we could place a few parking areas around town. Where people can simply park their cars and get the traffic off the roads a bit. Which might be helpful at some point to deal with certain situations. Because now people can get on, they will just park here, no longer alongside the roads. So that could be nice. Hey Ara, good to see you. How are you today? I have 36 horse wagons and... Hey Cooper, good to see you. Put up a warning on the Oster if the new update has... up Cartwright, so no ox plows. Yeah, you said so. I haven't experienced it yet because I haven't played that far into a game. Made some recordings, but not with horses, so yeah, that's not nice, but... most stuff did seem to work. But if everybody has it, then it should probably get fixed soon. I mean, we did get the big message that he's still working on it, but there's just so much stuff going on that it's not that easy. See, we have some traffic now. Where's everybody going to? Are these all people that come into town that way and then just don't go there? That could be solved, probably. Sometimes we need a few extra roads to solve a few issues. Let's go like this. This might solve some of the issues because some cars might just go here now and go into town and not all cars go over the same road. I think most cars that came into town go like this, then like this. Then they go here and they just have to be somewhere around here. And this might just fix that, the extra road here. I have to see, but it might work. So sometimes it's just a matter of taking care of some of the roads that you have, making sure that people can go wherever they need to go. It's not always easy, but it might work. Look at this, the parking area is working. People are really parking here. Oh, and there's a parking fee, so that's a way to make money. Oh, look, we actually make money again. Nice. Well, that helps. So we might have to build a few extra parking places over town so that we make some extra money. I mean, there are cars getting in here. There's also a parking fee here. But as long as people pay for it, I am happy. Right, there was a traffic line here. That's now gone. There was traffic here. That's now gone. And now there's only traffic up here. Okay. So there is still traffic. But it's getting better. I think some people want to go to their job out here. And since that's either this way or this way, that might be part of the issue. We'll have to see what we can do. Hey Ara, how are you doing? How's Cooper doing, by the way? I deleted the map, erased it from my computer, made a new download, and still the same. You still have the issues, Roadhog? I have played some Farming Simulator yesterday and today. I had no issues whatsoever, no crash, anything. I don't know what you were doing, of course. I just took grain from my silo, for instance, to sell it and stuff like that. I had no real issues. Right, it looks like some of the traffic gets resolved. So that's good, that's good. With the map, rest is running perfect. Ah, so is it the custom map then, Rodog, not a game one? Because then it could just be that the map needs some tweaking by the guy that made it, and then it might work again. Oh, we have a traffic light here? No. Okay, let's put a traffic light in here, so that might help this little area out. See, here it worked, because now there's no more traffic jams here. There's no more traffic jams here, so that's all good, that's all good. This is now making us a little bit of money. I think I'm going to focus on a few extra parking areas. A covered parking lot cost you 14,000. Well, the ones that are not covered are actually cheaper. Ah, here we have a nice place for a parking lot. And maybe here we can put out a parking lot. No. Oh, this might be a good place for a parking lot. There we have one. Put one out here, and then see if it works. We'll see. Start a Polish map instead, so a few days work on it. Ah, okay. Well, if it's only the map, then hopefully it's resolved, but we'll see. What's this? What is this? Looks like air pollution. How do they get air pollution then? Let's see. Pollution. We should be able to see that here, I guess. Air pollution. Ah, it's coming from the two coal plants now. That is making some problems here for the air pollution because the wind's going that way. Okay, well, we're not going to do anything about that yet. But we might do that later. But this might be a moment to, at some point, move these people over somewhere else and just leave this empty or something. Or get rid of these and place these somewhere else. Maybe we can build a bridge at some point and then build stuff out here so that the wind goes the other way. We'll have to see. I've been better, had really bad yesterday, so I called a hotline to talk to a nurse. She wanted to send the ambulance. That scared me even more, so I hang up and decided I'm not too sick anyway. Oh, but you had a really bad headache or something else, Cooper? Welcome back, Cirrus. Yeah, you take care, Cooper. That's a very important one. It's very important. Okay, so there's some crime here apparently. Crime scene. Okay, well, we have police, so they should just go there then. Police here? Are they on their way? What's happening? Where's the police? Securing the accident site. Securing a crime scene. Very good. I thought this game was American based, so there should now be like 10 police cars and they're all shooting at each other and stuff, so I don't know why there's no police cars here. Alright, well, the air pollution goes away at some point. We are building a ton of new houses. We already grew with over 1,000 people recently, so that's going well. We're losing money again, though. The transportation fees are not that easy to get. But we get some fees for the parking now, so that's helpful. See, this is also being used very good now, so we get 10 here as well. Not that bad. Oh, all of a sudden we make money again. Nice. Nice. So your medicine is also of the type, let us treat him faster, because otherwise he will get better very soon. Thanks, Gav. Very true. Thanks for being here. It's very much appreciated. If you enjoyed this live stream, please consider hitting the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe and help the channel grow. Woohoo. Thanks, Kev. Look at these houses. They're pretty cool. I like these houses, but... Oh, and they're getting richer in here, so the wealth level goes up. That means that they'll produce less garbage and use less water and electricity. So the higher level a house is, the better it is for your town. So that's good. Let's keep that up. Still not a lot of traffic in these areas. This completely solved. See, so most of this is just people going to their houses and then going to their job for the first time. And then at some point you will get rid of all the traffic issues and there will be no more issues at that point. And that's what we have right now. There's no traffic issues whatsoever. Ooh, look at that. We have a farm. It's almost like Farming Simulator. Not that they're producing a lot apparently, but it's okay. Oh, wow. That's a big machine. Not that it produces a lot, but it's a big machine. 6 employees. Wow. Well, it's something. Can't complain about it. Oh, wow. This is all in use already. Let's go build the road here. Expand it at least. Get... Oh, we can also get offices. I think they will cancel each other out. So if we get more offices... That might cancel out some of the industry as well. Ah, it doesn't look like it. Okay, we'll get a bit of more industry then. It'll generate more jobs. And give us a higher income. Hopefully. Okay, there we go. Look at all these high rises. 2 out of the 120 people. 102 out of the 144. 113 out of the 120. Well, I mean, not that bad. Still room here and there, so people can still move in. These are getting richer and richer, so that's good. How are we doing on the taxes now? It's going up. We had 400,000, now it's 500,000. Services are also getting more expensive, though. But our town keeps growing. I'm putting on a new glucose monitor. That means Spike gets another sping to play with. Nice. Hazelbrook Street. Oh, you can rename the streets as well. That's interesting. Oh, and you can see the traffic flow, traffic volume with different times. Interesting. So it's now around midday. That might be why there's a little less traffic. And then maybe during the rush hours there might be more traffic. Could that be a thing in the game? I don't know. Could be interesting. And for those wondering, I did download all of the region packs that are in the game. Like the English one and the Eastern American one and all that kind of stuff. But they do... especially in the loading of the game, just make the game load so much slower. I think they have issues with that, so I got rid of them all. They are nice if you want to build a specific type of town. I think you should just download a specific pack. Like if you want to build an English town, then don't download the UK pack. Then you can build a fully English town. Other than that, I would not use them. So it's for me, it's not really worth it. Until I start building specific towns, of course, but I have no plans for that yet. I think I'm going to build an extra road here. Start out here. And do it in such a way that right now, see, we can now make this go parallel here. And then do this, and this generates a whole lot of extra space for industry. And once we buy an extra zone, they can also make extra industry there. So... I think this is pretty good for the extra industry that we need. If you're still wondering about distances in the game, when you're placing a road There pops up its length. Yeah, that's true. You can get the length of a road. So this road is 100 meters. 96, 104. But then still, like, we have very much pollution out here. If I put this down here and we go all the way there, this is 400 meters, 350 meters away. I think if you live very close to a coal-powered plant with all this pollution, you should probably get pollution all the way up to there, like a kilometer away. So I still don't really understand some of the distances, I guess, in the game. But that's okay. It's probably done for making the game not too hard or something, and I could totally get that, so no complaints there, but I was just wondering. Okay, so they can't get on and off here. They can only get off here. They can only get on there, so they will have to... That's probably why this is not so traffic heavy. Apparently we made sure of that, so that's good. You just need an ambulance. Well, we do have ambulance service, I think. A small medical clinic. Patients, 27 out of the 25. We might just have to raise this a little bit. What if we do it 100% again? What difference does that make? Still only 25 patients. We just have an extra vehicle in use, I guess. But we just don't have enough medical clinics. That's the thing. Which is a bad thing. That's not good. I mean, I want enough medical clinics and stuff, but we're already not making money. It's quite tough to make money in the game. Although police and administration are now very expensive. I think what we could do is just turn off the welfare office. That might save us quite a bit of money on services. See, police and welfare now went down a lot because this building is expensive. Let me check. 22,500 a month, and I think that can go up. So right now we make some money because we turned that off. Because we are still losing money on transportation and stuff. And we're making money. So we're going to leave the welfare office off. You might have built that a little bit too early. Ah, the pollution is spreading now. Okay, more and more people start to complain about it. Maybe finally they get sick and then they start to complain about it. That could be a thing. Can I just move this pretty easily? Yes. Could just move it over here for now, at least, so that it's out of the way. Don't really have the space for it, I think, on this side. No, see, there's a problem. Okay, so we might just move these over later so that it's no longer in the way of the people there. That might be helpful. That might be helpful. All right, Cooper. See you soon. But we are actually making money now. Now, we still have the loan. We're just paying interest on it. So, could be at some point that we just get rid of the loan. That might make a difference. We do now make some serious money, though. Look at the services fee that we get from the taxis every now and then. That is amazing. That's really getting us some money. Not yet worth getting an extra zone, though, but it is something. Broadcast tower. 1 kilometer in range. Network capacity 3000 gigabits. Transmits mobile data, radio traffic, and TV signals. In case of emergency, the masts are used to broadcast an alarm which allows citizens to react to the event more rapidly. It can be upgraded with a wireless network antenna and increased bandwidth. Okay, so if we get this, we will probably... Oh, look at this. We will probably make a lot of people in town very happy by providing them with good coverage. I think this might actually be worth it. So let's just get it. See, we get stars, which means people get happy. And if we look at this, abundance of entertainment is +4, wealth is +1, abundance of leisure time +1, spacious homes +1. Unreliable internet service. Well, this should better that, so... And what's this? Bandwidth increase. And an antenna extension increases the network coverage area of the mast. Yeah, we'll leave it at this for now. But this should already help, so that's interesting. Hey, Agudo! Nice to see you. How are you doing? Hope you are good today. Road maintenance depot, yeah. I have another idea, something that we could do. Oh, that mast is in the way. That's an issue. Well, I still want to get it there. Let's just pause for a second. Let's get this mast out of the way. So that I can build this road here. Because right now, we basically have only one road connection this way. So I want to get another one. But in order to make that happen... Okay, there we go. Let's connect it again so we can unpause. Should probably do another connection here. Go all the way up there. That might be nice. Checking on you playing Cities 2. I played 1 a lot, but 2 never convinced me. Well, 2 is tough, I can tell you that. I think it can be a lot of fun though, but it's just a tough one. That's basically it. You really have to put in a lot of effort to get somewhere. What I'm trying to do now, of course, I mean, I'm trying to put in the effort so that I get somewhere and make a nice town. Slope too steep. Oh, it's a pretty short slope, so... Oh, if we do it this way, then it's not too steep. Okay, there we go. Alright, we now have an extra connection here. So that should divert some traffic from the other connections. And that might be helpful in future traffic events that might occur. Because now a lot of people go here to get across. Or here. And that's it. They can use this one. And now we have an extra... See, they're already using it. Nice. Somebody's already going through this tunnel now. Oh, sorry, I need to leave. Oh, that's okay, Agudo. That's okay. Thanks for popping in. Much appreciated. Hope you have a good one. It transmits Western propaganda. Nah, I don't think so. It's probably just broadcasting the average Western radio station, so... Can't be anything good. Ah, the pollution is spreading. That's a real issue, so we have to start moving that. We have to start moving that. 40,000, even without the services money, so that's going better and better. And I think... Yeah, we now make almost 600 in tax money, but the service fees are getting... more and more money. Parking fees are now 2,000. Electricity fees 60,000. Public transport fees 72,000. So that is going quite well. And we might just be able to make a bit more money if we add little things like... Here we have the elementary school. Can we raise the fee for that? No, there's no way to raise the fee for that apparently. Maybe we can do that out here. No, we can just adjust the budget. But the parking fees we should be able to change. So that can even make us a little bit more money. But that was not Russian accent. It was a German accent. Oh, that's up to you. I'll leave that up to you to decide what accent it was. It was my best Russian, so... Achtung! Yeah. Indoor recreation. Indoor recreation. So people, this is the cemetery. And people that live around it are pretty happy. And they enjoy the indoor recreation. So apparently a lot of people go to funerals just for the fun of it. And have some recreational time in there. Oh, okay, interesting. Look at how the game handles all of this. This is something they need to do better. This is not good. This is not good. Look at this. Wow. Oh well. Oh well. I was actually quite tempted to stream some Farming Simulator today, but then I decided, nah, if we do that Sunday, I have to do something else. I do love Farming Simulator now, though. I have so much fun with it. Ooh, is this traffic? Lots and lots of traffic here. And they're not going that fast, so... let's put up some traffic lights here. Why is there so much traffic here, people? And why is there only one lane going this way? There should just be two. What? Oh, did somebody just get into the taxi? Why is he driving backwards? Go forward. That was weird. Alright, well, we have a little bit of traffic here, so nice. But yeah, this is an issue. There's only one lane going right. There's one lane here going right. There's two lanes going this way, so that is good. That is just the issue a little bit. Alright, well, I'll have to find a way to deal with that, I guess. Lurking, family's back. I would have got away with it if it wasn't for the kids. No worries, there's no worries. Say hi to the kids. Have a good one. Thanks for lurking. Is this now getting busier already? Yeah, just a few bits of traffic. May not be good, but it is live-like. A lot of people go to funeral to have a moment of, at least we were alive. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. If I don't have to go to a funeral because I know people, and of course, if it's not work-related, then I'm not going to funerals, so... although a lot of funerals are basically family reunions. Sometimes you don't see people a lot, and then when you do see them, it is at a funeral, and people have a great time talking to each other and stuff like that. So yeah, that happens. So here you can see the difference with the traffic light, because it's now letting people through equally. We still have a little bit of a line here. This line is now gone, and this is now almost no traffic line. So traffic lights can actually help out in your town. I start always with removing them, but there's a lot to be set to every now and then see if just a traffic light can solve your issues with traffic. So they have their uses and they can be quite helpful, actually. Okay, so this looks good. Our parking lot here is filled up. Now is... can we get another parking lot out here? Apparently not. Okay. Oh, here we have one. Yeah, this one is not really filling up, so that one is not making us a lot of money. This one is good, so yeah, completely filled up, so that one is making us a lot of money. That's nice. I never go to funerals. The guy girl never knows I wasn't there. Now you can better visit people before the funeral so that you can get into their will. Of course, you need to know beforehand whether they are in debt or if they already actually have some money, but... okay, it's getting rainy in town. But we're okay, and we're making money. Ooh! That's without the transportation. Did taxes go? Oh, 688 in taxes. See, more and more people come to live here. We have more and more businesses, and now we get some real tax money in. We actually make so much money now that there could be some services that we have cut back on. That we can now actually give some extra money so that they will work fully and happily and well. So let's try that. Let's go like this. Spend a bit of extra money on education and stuff. That's always good. Educate the children. Yep. 15 out of the 15 employees. Now, the small clinic is not really cutting it, so we might have to get an extra clinic soon. Luckily, we have a ton of overlays, so we can see that the small clinic is handling this area well. But we might need one out here. Take a look at the garbage. That's still good, so no issues there. Fire, well, we don't have fire department, so... yeah. Take a look at... the jail availability. We have a capacity of 10. We have no arrested, so that's good. We have one sentence, but we have no prison. And the average crime probability is pretty low. I'm pretty happy with this. Administration, well, we turned that off, so that's easy. Education is also quite okay. I mean, we have no education here, but there's nobody living there, so that's fine. Power's good, water's good. Traffic? No traffic jams. Hey, Body Shot! Good to see you. How are you doing? Are you still off work? Because of your back? How's that going? It's getting better? Maybe they're just too polite to confront you about it. Would be something if somebody got out and confronted Rodog for not being at his or her funeral, but don't think that's gonna happen. Let's build another road here. Oh, there's another line in the way. Well, we just turn this around now and go like this. Then go like this. Because that will keep a little bit of traffic out of the middle of town. That might actually help out. So if we do it like this and then put in some extra zoning. Let's see. European style buildings. That's always nice. Okay, that's some zoning. That's some more zoning. Then we can do the lower pieces. Or we should do some mixed housing. No. Maybe some commercial out here? Well, nobody wants to live here yet, but that might change at some point. Good, thanks, Pat. Yes, back Tuesday. Ah, okay. Decide I'm going to change my job. Oh, really? That's exciting. What are you going to do next? Or do you still have to look for a new job? You just decided that you're going to change. Or did you already get a new job? Almost decided. Big decision. That's a big decision. Very big decision. Almost decided. So, I guess you don't really have another job then? Ooh, look at that nice caravan. That's cool. It says sports car, but it's a caravan. Ooh, pollution is really spreading still. This is a highway. This is a regular way. I think what we can do is upgrade this road like this. Can't do the rest, but that's okay. And then I want to... there's no real corners here, so that's good. I think I want to try this, like that. And then see if we can move this building right here. So that it's just not having enough space. Okay, well, that's fixable. I actually have an idea. Let's just go like that. And then move this one up like this. Maybe slightly longer. There we go. And then move this one over here. And do the other one as well, then. So that at least these are gone. And this might fix our pollution problem. That might make a lot of people more happy. Oh, we don't have enough money to move that one. Okay. Well, this is still connected to the city's power grid via the road. So that's good. And we just have to get a bit of extra money to connect that one. Now, what I'm going to do for now is to connect this. Because at least more of our electricity gets exported, which is good. But I also now... Can we just go like this? Yes, we can. Okay. Let's go right there. And let's use this to go here. Costing me money, but not too much. Oh, I can't put this up behind here. That's sad. I can do it like this though, so you would wonder, can I not just connect this then? Apparently I can't, but if we do it the other way, then sometimes it works. Come on, do what I want. Won't just do it. Okay, we'll go this way then. There we go. Now we should be able to export some more power. Once we have the money to move this one, we should be kind of done with the pollution. I hope. Working from home, doing outwork. Okay, and what does that mean, outwork? I have no clue what that is. Back, a little fire to put out at work, but false alarm. Oh, okay, wow. Oh, happy it's false alarm, Makudo. So, what happened there then? You have done it before. Okay, we'll be full-time. Okay. As a consultant, but you're a full-time employee. Wow. The moving can make it into the water pollution problem. Yeah, but I think this should go... let me check. Downstream. Oh no, it's going that way. Well, we'll fix that later. Tough. Oh, now they're having pollution here too. So it's just the industry. We probably should have rotated this around. So the industry should be on this side, and then all the houses should be on this side of the road. That has probably been better, but... oh well, this is just the first time we're building, so nothing too bad here. Ah, there's some traffic here, but there's also traffic lights. And here, they don't really have a function, because this traffic can just flow, so we don't need any traffic lights. Here they all go. Why are you stopping? Oh, that's the road maintenance guy. I was wondering, why would he stop, but he's doing road maintenance, so then he's allowed. Well, we have an elaborate road network. Actually, let me rebuild a city already where I got so much air pollution, so... It is a serious problem. See, it's all floating away here from the industry. So, in the end, at some point, we'll have to change stuff up. To build the industry more right there and then the town here or something. I don't know. Welcome back, Cooper. Oh, they're building houses here now too. Cool. And we finally make some decent money. Happy with that. Police getting full money. Everything is now getting their full money as well, so we're not cutting back anymore. Might have to get a fire rescue at some point. But we don't have money yet, so we'll have to wait with that. Still hate the air pollution. Yeah. Alright, nothing too bad. Although I see lots of cars coming in, so I guess a lot of people are joining the town. Which is nice, but that just means that we have another opportunity to make some money. With a nice new parking lot. So we can probably do it in the area right here. There we go. Come on, people. You can come in. Ooh, you even have space for electric cars there. Nice. Nice. Fee is still $10, so that's okay. There's the first car coming in. Very nice. If we built roads... Are there options to get rid of the parking areas? Then you have to make it a one-way road, I think. There's no double road, I think, without the parking lanes. 3 lanes going one way, 2 going the other way works especially well with turning lanes in an intersection. Okay. Yeah, that's not working out. It's fine, though. It's fine. Yeah, did your new computers arrive, Body Shot? Oh, pollution is spreading. I don't think that's an easy fix, though, because we have to probably move the whole industry. I don't know how there's a way to get rid of all the pollution without moving the industry somewhere else. Or do we have, like, policies where we can tell them to only get non-polluting industries and stuff? It's just the economy. I don't know. Yes, they did. Nice. How are they? Hey, Gamer Mama. Nice of you to join us. How are you today? I believe there are ways to get into some policies and stuff. Transportation overview. Yeah, that's nice. City statistics. Don't really care about statistics at the moment, though. How's this? Unreliable mail service. That's -4. And the polluted air is -4. Traffic -1, although I don't see any traffic issues. High taxes -1 and unreliable healthcare coverage. Okay, okay. Well, that's all not too bad. They will stop complaining about taxes if you keep it at 10%. So that might fix some of that. It will still stay there for a bit, but then it will go away. Oh, taxes is already gone. Good. And now it's unreliable mail service. I'm good. A miracle has happened. Oh, oh dear, oh dear. I hope that's not a Virgin Mary miracle, but please tell us about the miracle. Fix the pollution, you probably should hire people who will point shh to the side and chant. Oh dear. Yeah, I think we just have to get like specialized industries that will not be either polluting or something, or we just have to move the industry, the thing. That's probably it. This is going well with the parking. That's nice. I'm on my PC. Nice, Gamer Mama. Nice. That's great. That's great. I DM'd Auntie a few days ago. She's all fine. Got a bit rioty in Indonesia. Yeah, I read about that. But she was streaming today as well. All seemed fine, so... we have a little bit of demand for industry. We might just slowly start to move some industry here, but then in the end it will just... The problem will probably persist. Now here we have the coastline. If we check, the wind is blowing this way. So, in the end... Well, we still have plenty of space to build a town, of course. But if we could go all the way across and build some industries out here... Then all the bad air will go away. And we can use this whole space for... houses and stuff. So let's check. If we want to buy a zone like this, what is it going to cost me? 12,000 in upkeep a month. That is not so much. It will cost us 24,000 though, so mostly of our money. But by just getting this one, we might already be able to move some industries over. And then if we can get a few more, like this one, 11,000. This one is pretty expensive. Oh no, that's 2 in one go. This one is 26,000. This one is also 12,000. 6,000 tile upkeep. 16,000. So if we go to these tiles and start setting up the industry here, we can make a whole industry area here without it having pollution problems there. So that could work at the end. That might actually be a good idea. We might just start with this zone then, so that we can build the off-ramp system here and then get going on the industry. I mean, there is a road connection, so they can go there. Just not very convenient yet. We'll have to link it up with the town at some point. Could do the same out here. Oh, this is only 8,000. Could do the same out here with the whole... here. Will they travel roads and tiles you haven't built? Yes, because all traffic that comes into town goes in here as well and then comes to my town. So yeah, that should not be an issue. As you can see, the traffic is just flowing there. So the tiles don't have to be connected as far as I know. So that'll be interesting. That could actually make quite a difference already. Choices. You know what? Let's get started. We'll purchase this one. We can immediately check if it works. So now we have this extra area. We now just have to build one of the on and off ramp systems, I guess. A 3-lane highway. There we go. Let's raise it above the ground. Should also be able to build in parallel. See, but that's not... Ooh. See, we can build this in parallel and just go like this. Handy tool, that is. Okay, let's start a little bit wider. Look at that. That's easy. And it will be perfectly parallel. Okay, let's go with that. Let's turn that off now. Let's create a corner out here. It's costing me a lot of money though, this, so... Probably... Is there a way to turn off... We're all snapping off. See, I don't want any snapping right now. Seems pretty okay, I guess. Snap to this road. Now we turn the snapping off. 130 I did last time. Okay. That's a start. Now we just have to get the people onto this thing. I cannot upgrade that one. I can upgrade this one. We turn this into a 3-way road. That might make things even easier. And then we'll do the same out here. As soon as we can, we have to do this one too. But for now, that's okay. That's okay. Okay, they can get on there. They can get off there. Same out here now. Okay, that should do the trick, although this one doesn't seem like... That's 3 lanes out there, so that's not... Oh, that's the same here. Okay, that's probably just how it is. Oops. Alright, so we have the on and off system. Now they just have to get... we can do that in the middle, by the way. Yep. Gonna do that out here. 88 meters. Yeah, that's good. Let's build it. From here on, we're continuing with the usual road that we have. This one. Okay, and then we should soon be able to get the first industries out here, which will be very nice. Okay, we just have to change the direction of this. There we go. They can't get off. They can't get. They can get on. So that's good. Okay. Let's go out here. Build the road down like that. Do the same on this side. Just thinking though that there might be an issue with water and power, of course. I mean, I'm probably not going to have power and water here. See, because there's no stuff running through these lines, and I probably can't make a power connection that goes through it. See? Okay, so that's gonna be the issue then. We have no power and stuff here. Pictures in the Discord. Nice, Gamer Mama. We'll check that soon. Oh, there's some crazy roads here, but we can fix that later. Okay, so we're going to have to buy some attaching zones then, just for the power and the... Or we just buy this one and get another power plant or something. We do still make good money. We just extend the loan and just fix it all. Oh wow, look at how quickly the interest goes up. 150,000. Let's do that. Let's get some extra money. $12,000. 117,000. Extra 50,000 in upkeep. Yeah, that's a bit much. This is also another 50,000 in upkeep, but then we have a lot more. This is 46,000 in upkeep, costing me 113,000. Okay, not gonna do that though. Just need an easy fix for this. Now, if we get this area, it will only cost us 5,000 in upkeep. We are to the water, so we can set up a water network and we can build a power plant here to just work for this. So let's purchase this one, and there we go. That should deal with that. Hopefully. Hopefully. I really need a new keyboard. Can you send the keyboard back, Cooper, if it's under warranty? Too many PC I bought an AK board wireless. Cost me €170 and I can only use it with my cable. Cannot find the right drivers to get it to work wireless. Well, I don't know about that. I know my mouse works perfectly fine wireless because you just have to put in a little thingy that'll just connect to your mouse and then it works wireless. So, don't know about that. All right, let's get a water place here. That'll get things working. Like that. Then we also need a place where we can drop off the bad stuff. Let's just connect that up here. Let's connect that up there. All right, that's connected. Now this needs a road connection, of course. I always forget about that. One needs a road connection, the other one doesn't. All right, that's it. And now it has a water connection that is not connected to anything. That's why it's complaining. Go underground. Oh, underground. Can I please just... No. Why can't I see that? Okay, so now I see this. Now I want to bulldoze it, and then the thing goes away. Ah, page down. That works. Alright, there we go. That fixed it. Now it just needs power. Probably not Gonna be able to move the coal power plant because that will not work out. And we don't have money for a new one. Oh, we almost have money for that, by the way. How much power does this provide? Very little. Okay. Could you just have a small power plant independent? No, because the smallest one I have, this is only a transformer. So the smallest one is basically the coal power plant. That's the small coal power plant providing 20 megawatts. Now we are already almost at the limit again. We produce 41 and we consume 36. So we do need another one. But of course we're going to also move some of the industry over here. That should fix it. So let's just raise this a little bit. So we have the money for a coal power plant. We can just put it up here. There we go. Now we have power here and stuff. So now if I put down industry here, this should start to fill out pretty quickly. And it does. So that works. We can even start demolishing some of the industries out here, especially the ones close to the town. So I can probably just tell them to get rid of this and this. And then we can see if this is actually working. But by the rate they're just filling the industry here, I think this idea is actually working at the moment. And that could be interesting. Because that could be a strategy then from the beginning to get your industry way out of the area of the other of your town. Okay. Well, they're just building it now, so that's good. Still have 40,000, so we might have to repay some of the debt soon. And I think we're losing some money now because of the industries that are disappearing and they'll be no longer paying taxes and stuff. But they'll get back. We'll get more. We'll get more. It is not dong. It should work with Bluetooth. Is it? I go wrong, I believe. I don't know if it works with Bluetooth. If it works with Bluetooth, you should be able to detect it, I guess, with a mobile phone and stuff. So I don't think it'll work with Bluetooth, but I don't know. Cooper, can you send a DM with the milestone 6 Boomtown, and we got a lot of money. Like it. Can you send a what is this? What's happening here? Oh, the water level is dropping apparently. How's that? Oh, that's because of the tides probably. Oh, okay. Probably have to deal with that then. But can you send a DM with the brand and the type of your keyboard? Then maybe I can look something up and see if I know a fix for your problem. Okay, the only thing is we can't export any excess power. And we should have quite a bit of excess power out here. See, the usage now is only 26%. We have to get to this where we have the power lines to actually be able to connect. But for now, it's interesting to see that a lot of industries go here. This should also keep traffic away from town, which should be helpful, because with the traffic away, things can flow even better. Keep a look at the air pollution. I think this area is getting a bit lighter. It's all spreading out now, though, so it's spreading big time. Doesn't appear to be any water pollution now because of the air pollution. So I don't know if that's a thing. Water pollution. Water pollution, yeah. Hope there's no connection with the power plant. That would be nice. Ground pollution, air pollution. Yeah, see, there's the air pollution. Let's just slowly get rid of all the industries. We can see that the air pollution from this part of the industry is not that bad. It's probably this one that's pretty bad. We should now have the money, though, to also move this one over here. Yes, there we go. overlapping items. Okay. Let's just leave some space then. That's fine. And now that one is gone here too. And that should probably get rid of even more of the pollution, because this was a big blob of the pollution. We might slowly get to a fix. Nice. Does your PC have Bluetooth? Yes, the PC has Bluetooth. Ah, okay. The name on the keyboard is the Keychron K4 Pro. Alright, well, I'm busy streaming now, of course, but I might check it out for you after the stream. See if there's a way to do it. Did you turn on the Bluetooth on your computer? Because sometimes you have to turn it on specifically and, you know, really install something on your computer. Let's put page up so that we are above ground. We can now get rid of the power lines here. Should also free up a little bit of zoning area, because this is not going to work out now. Because there is no way these connect to. So let's get rid of these, and now... See, all of a sudden these are now all blue and available. That's nice. Wow, there's some traffic here though, because people start to live here. Look at this. Cool. I like it. I like a lot of people living there, so that's nice. Alright, we have 250k in loans. Might just bring that down a bit. That'll save us a lot of money. Did you connect the antenna? Antenna? Yeah, you have to set up a big disc receiver on your roof and then it'll work, Cooper. Okay, let's connect the road here. Then we might put some houses here at some point. Not now, of course. Oh, we already set up a housing zone here. Whoopsie, how did that happen? That's not supposed to happen. You know what? Let's get rid of the industries here too. Let's see how that goes. Oh, another water problem. The water is just... Why? I mean, there's a big ocean here. How can the water just be gone all the time here? That's weird. That's just weird. Ground pumping station. Yeah, that's all fine. I don't care about that. Delivers fresh water to the city via water pump. Constant to maintain when compared to output capacity, but quite suitable to bring water to a small community. Can be placed anywhere. Okay. Well, that's not really helpful. Advanced water pumping station. Extracts water from lakes, rivers and other bodies of surface water and pumps it to the city's water network. The high power facility can easily perform the work of several regular pumps. Okay. Requires advanced water pumping station. Well, we might have to get that. How many points do I have? Available development points 6. Oh, that's not enough. Can you place a pumping station further out here? Not really. At least not that much, so... Water facility overloaded. Extracts water from a lake. I mean, it's overloaded. Ah, efficiency is only 20% though. Why is that? We're just doing all we can, so that should not be an issue. And I guess our power plant's not getting enough water now, so then it can't work. Let's just put in another pump. Maybe that helps. Looks like it, because all the water issues are now gone. Upgrades. An issue pump that significantly increases water intake and delivery capacity. Oh, that might have been a fix. Okay, we'll see. Maybe it's that we can't get enough people to work here or something. I don't know. Low depth water, minus 80%. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll work on a fix at some point. At some point we might be able to connect the towns and then it can be fixed in another way. So that should work. Can't really say yet that we get this part fixed. I mean, the pollution is just spreading for now. Looks like it. But then again, The sources are gone, and so the air pollution might just slowly move away, maybe. I don't know. There's not a lot of pollution coming from this, so this might just be that it has to kind of slowly go away. Something like that. They do want extra offices, so let's build some extra office space for some extra jobs. Well, ever so slow, we do develop the city. It's usually probably just not enough. The medical clinic. Can we upgrade that one? No. Doesn't look like it. So then we probably have to just get another one. And we do need a lot of ambulances. So yeah, that might be a good one. Average health 46. Sick or injured 90. Capacity is 25. That must be because of the pollution that everybody's getting sick. Let's at least get an extra clinic. Unreliable mail service and polluted air. Those are the issues that we have. Okay. How is the industry doing out here? Well, there is still room for industry, so we can just remove some of the other industries. See if that works. So let's go over here and say bye-bye to all of this industry. That should solve a lot of my pollution issues. What's the issue here? Oh, it's filled up. Okay, how do I empty it? Be upgraded with a waste recycling unit. Enables the landfill to maintain a larger fleet of trucks. That's nice. Hazardous waste collection. That's nice. Processing the incoming waste and recycling what's possible lowers the ground pollution produced by a landfill site. Oh, it doesn't just make the landfill bigger or something. It just changes it up. So we're probably going to need an incineration plant or a recycling center. Collect and sort garbage to produce reusable materials, which are then sold further. This produces income for the city, but this building cost me almost $1 million. 6 million. Wow. And this is also $1 million. Oh dear. So our landfill is full, but they're processing stuff. Can be. Oh, this is basically temporary storage. It's just filled up. We need another landfill at some point. It does produce quite a bit of pollution as well, though. We'll have to see. Oh, they still need an ambulance, even though the building is no longer there. Somebody's laying on the ground here, probably needing an ambulance. I don't know. Would be interesting. For now, all of the industries get moved over here. See, they're now rebuilding it. Some of it's taking quite some time to rebuild. But that should be way better for the town in terms of the pollution. And once the pollution is gone... See, it's already clearing out here a bit. Once that is gone... That should take care of a lot of the sickness. But hey, at least we learned something. Pollution is bad. Well, I kind of knew that. But we have to keep that in mind when we start building a city. I didn't know it would be this bad, so... We learned something new there. Losing money big time now, though. We do have nice tax money, so why are we losing so much money now? Probably the electricity... And the healthcare, yeah, that's probably a big one. Okay, okay. So the recycling can make the city some money, but it's a very expensive building, so that's not going to work out anytime soon. Because I'm not going to borrow like 100,000. Would be nice to get a post office at some point. I mean, it can provide quite a big surface area as well. It cost us 75,000, and that we don't have. Yeah, tough game. So far I have done, and it was a 3-key combo to get it to work with cable, but apparently it is another key combo to push for wireless that I cannot find, I do believe. It fix both wireless and cable with one combo. Okay. Those waste recycling buildings are so expensive because they employ immigrants from South Asia and it's costly to transport them in. I don't think so. Let's see if we can Yes, we're making money again. That's good. Services upkeeps is expensive though. But at least we make a little bit of money. That's for the best. Whoa, look at how much traffic is flowing in at the moment. That's new. And this has to go back to apparently only one lane, which is not that efficient. Let's see if we can do something about that. We already had 3 lanes here. Well, this should help out a little bit in terms of the traffic flow. And apparently it does, because they are pretty much speeding up at the moment. So that's the good news. But because of all the buildings that are now being built there and all the people that are coming in from outside the city to live there, that is generating this issue. As soon as all those people have found their place and they're actually happy where they live, then that will be all good and fixed. So just make this bigger too, because we can see there's quite some traffic going away. There's also people that go to the industry, so having a bit of extra room here won't hurt the city. Look at all these people coming in for the first time. That is a lot of people. We do see some pollution things moving, I believe. I think some of these are now... Yep, these no longer have pollution. So the air pollution is moving away. Yep. This area is now getting clearer and clearer. So we are helping with the pollution issues. And that should be very beneficial for the town. Okay, so a lot of people go left or right. Because there's more houses and stuff being built here. And there's here. And I think some people might have died by now. Because of all the pollution and stuff. So there's replacement people coming in as well. Can you make a tunnel roads bigger lane-wise than what they are at the moment? Help with the traffic flow. The tunnel. You mean these tunnels? Because these really seem to not have a traffic issue at the moment. Is this one having a traffic issue? Also not. So it's just traffic that flows into town from outside that's causing an issue now. And that might be because, see, they have to go different routes into town. It's not actually that bad, though. Because we make this only one way, there's no traffic crossing it, and that's helping. There is a little bit of traffic here crossing, but that's not too bad. See, they can spread around pretty quickly. So I don't think the tunnels actually need bigger roads already. Oh, we have a power issue here. Why is that? Oh, we might not have the capacity again. Yeah. What's happening here? Garbage piling up. That's the issue. Okay. That might call for another garbage station then. Let's just connect these up. We have to build another landfill, I guess. Can I build another landfill here? Doesn't seem to be a good spot, though. Oh, man. We just go from issue to issue, I guess. Well, you know what? Since we already have a landfill out here, we might just build one out here again. Let's check pollution first. Yep, there we go. I mean, it is generating pollution. We'll build it right here. Okay, let's go. How much does it cost? 70,000. So we have to up our loan again. But I think we can do it, and I think this will be something that we just really need. We need the extra landfill. Distance is too long, okay. Apparently. Well, this is a start. Let's unpause. That should fix all of this, and that should make it that these can make more power, and that should fix all of that. So that should be something. And here we still keep having water issues because of the shallow water, I think. How much does this cost? Not too much. Well, that makes extra water coming in. That should make this garbage piling up. Oh, the garbage is piling up there too. I guess the pickup can't get here from the garbage station. So we should probably get a landfill here too then. Wow. Issue after issue, but we'll deal with it. I mean, it's all part of the game and part of the fun, I guess. There we go. Let's unpause. This should fix the issues here. Hey, Romal! Nice to see you. How are you doing? Increase the area of the landfill. Well, the landfill, we could increase it a bit. But I was actually thinking at some point we remove this one because it's generating the pollution. And with the wind, it will generate pollution right here. But I guess since this is just the first town I'm ever building in this game, it's not going that bad. We just learned a lot, and now in the next town I'm ever going to build, we just need to take the wind into account. If we would have built the industry on the right side, we would have had not so many issues, actually. Oh, Cooper. Still having a little power issue. But these should just get there. Oh wow, look at this. They're already getting a lot of stuff in. We just need some garbage trucks to go here and pick up the stuff. Now, I think I saw some garbage trucks driving. Yeah, there's a garbage truck, but he's probably going to the landfill. And now I need just a few garbage trucks to pass here. Can we actually check garbage pickup? I don't think so. Tourism, leisure, happiness, workplace availability. Yeah, there's enough work there. Oh, recycling, there it is. Ah, see, one passed by, and now this can finally get back into producing power, and that should fix some of the issues. Coal power plant overloaded. That's because this is not producing. See, 20 megawatts, and this is only producing 10 right now because of the garbage piling up. So we just need the garbage to be picked up, and that should fix it. Especially since we just removed industry here. By removing the industry, stuff should have gotten better in terms of pollution. Yeah, see, almost all the air pollution areas are gone here now, so they're not complaining about the air pollution anymore. See, wow. And power no longer an issue. That solved a lot of stuff. There's some crime here, but we have a police car. This just remains the issue. Shallow waters. And, ooh, whoa. We're now losing a lot of money. Yeah, because of the electricity. Kinda was afraid of that. Most easy fix is probably to just build a road connection here and put this onto the network. How much is it gonna cost me? Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to cost me 123,000 plus 47 in upkeep. We go here, it'll cost me 50,000 in upkeep. Would also go like this. This is cheaper probably. Oh no, also 50,000. Also 50,000. Well, for power, we could just go this way. I think if we connect to the power lines, it can just provide us with whatever we need. But then we still can't get to the water, so that's the biggest downside. We just need a connection to water. If we do these two, we can build another water station here. I think that might fix it. Or we can just do this one probably, because I think there's better water to be pumped up here than in this shallow area. Let's go with that. We need 30,000 to buy it and then 12,000 to do it. I think that will also bring in a lot more money. Except, there we go. I mean, we have to try stuff. Let's purchase this. I don't think we have to do a lot here. We can probably even get rid of that one. Let's just move this one first into this little corner here. And then it requires a road. Let's just build the simplest road we can. See if that fixes it. I think this should fix most of the water issues. See, now the water issue is fixed and now the power issue is fixed. Except this one complains about no power. Not enough electricity, but it should have electricity. See, it's flowing there. Power station overloaded, power lines now connected. Is this already overloaded? Wow. All of this industry is draining my power. Okay. Well, I think we can get rid of this one because this one we don't need anymore. That might save us some money and stuff, so that's good. It's no longer overloaded, apparently. So that's good. Well, that's fixed it all. Build an incinerator. Oh, I wish, but that's $1 million. It is unhygienic to eat humans. Just look what poop they consume on a regular basis. Oh dear. Yeah, the incinerator will be good, but it's costing me $1 million if I want to get it. And we're already not really making that much money. So that might be an issue. We do get some nice tax money in now. We have some services that do okay. Yeah, healthcare, garbage is very expensive with the 3 that we now have running. Because of this one also needs to run. We do have demand now for some industry though. And extra industry also means extra tax money. So why not go with that? See, there they go. We also need some extra office space. Now, we're not really using this side of the roads here. So by starting to use that, that might fix that as well. Legend. The more industry we can remove here, more space we get for normal houses, because then we can build houses on this side too. And I think, see, there's not a lot of healthcare that we need on this site right now. We had a lot of sick, but that's of course mostly fixed at the moment because of the pollution being gone. A lot of people were getting sick from the pollution. So that did fix something. Hopefully we can get the amount of sick down more and then save a bit of money on that at some point. All for the future though, but okay, we brought it down to 70,000, so that is getting better. Transportation would be nice if we could get the fee up again to actually make some money. Can't do any buses or anything. There's not really a lot of ways to make money besides taxes, of course. Now, I think as long as we have quite a few people in town, if we raise the taxes just a bit, won't be that bad. We get a little bit of a negative from it, but polluted air is only a -3 now. It was a -7. We just have unreliable mail service, so that could be something to invest in, because that's keeping a lot of people out of this area. So yeah, getting... Oh, we could already place the mailboxes. So their mail will just not get delivered. But hey, that's fine. Let's just place a few mailboxes already. Maybe that will make them a little bit more happy already. I don't know. Okay. That's it. We have some mailboxes. Traffic is a little problem. Unreliable healthcare, but all the rest is pretty okay. So, yeah. Should be getting there. And we're now down to 30,000, so that's getting better. Tile up. Loan interest is 26,000. So if we can lower the loan at some point, that will be very good. Ooh, we have another big demand for industry again. Oh, wow. What's happening now? Oh, we're not producing enough power here. That's the issue. Don't have another 100,000. We could get a... Wind speed is low. Electricity production 2.6 out of the 5 megawatts. That's not a lot. And it cost me 25,000, so... Not really that beneficial. Ooh, we have a fire. We don't have a fire truck yet. Should not be spreading too far because there's a little corridor here and there. So we might just lose 2 houses, I'd say. But in games, you never know. All of a sudden, it could be just crossing this 4-lane road with parking areas as well. So we'll see. The incinerator will produce a power output. Yeah, that's true, Kev, but it's just too expensive for us at the moment. Service fee. You could raise the service fee a little bit. But it'll probably hamper... Oh, it will lower the If we do it like this, it will get a little bit of extra money. It will lower the electricity consumption. And it still has no effect on happiness and stuff. We can even do -10. I think we have to do a little bit of tweaking at the moment. So that we just scrape that little bit of extra money out of it. And make sure that we get out of the deficit. See, now we're slightly out of the deficit. And then at some point we have to just repay the loan a bit with the 6.5% interest. And that could get us all fixed up. But, well, we'll have to see. So yeah, we don't have the mail service yet because we don't have the post office building. That's another 75,000, so... Eh. Our town is still growing though, and if we just raise the taxes for a while until we get to repay the... Look at that, plus $1 million. Let's see, we now have a nice positive balance. Let's just keep this up for a while. And repay our loan a bit. That might actually not be a bad idea. Now the roads are flowing again because all the big heaps of traffic and people that needed to live here came in. They're now just waiting there. They're now just at their home and doing work and stuff. So still, I don't see any real traffic jams. Most of it is about handling the big influx when you build a lot of houses. Once that's over, there won't be a lot of traffic jams. It's actually quite interesting. So that would say that if you slowly develop your town, you'll probably get a better town. Simply, or you don't really have to deal with the traffic. So that's a very good one. If you just build big parts of town, you just have to deal with big chunks of traffic coming in at the same time. If you expand slowly, you don't have to do that. How's traffic and stuff out here? Well, still have the power issue here, of course. So can't really expand the industry at the moment, which is also not good. But we still don't have money for a small coal power plant. Town is still growing though, so that's pretty good. High taxes, -2. Oh, I don't care. We still have the nice surplus. That's the Patmos, I know. Well, we're not actually taxing them that much. I mean, Could get it up to 15% or something. That will really raise the amount of money that we get, but I don't know. It's probably not the best thing, although... See, what if we just lower this by 550,000? We start to pay 0.6 less in taxes. That's 6,000 a month less in taxes. Which will be a lot of money we just save instantly. I mean, we're paying 20,000 in loan interest, so let's get rid of that. Just have to make some money, and then as soon as we get that fixed up properly, we can build the power plant. Let's just speed up a bit so that we get to that point faster. Now, it does seem that some houses are still upgrading slowly. But not that much, because we tax them more. That means that they won't get rich as quickly as you want them to. But does the time it takes to travel to workplaces impact the game at all? I think a little bit, but I think a lot of it's mainly cosmetic. Because if all these people would go to work in their cars, we wouldn't see them standing here all the time. So I don't know how they actually factor that in. Like, people do drive around and people do stuff. But I don't think going to work really impacts the traffic a lot. Although there is a heap of traffic here right now, and it is early morning, so could be that all these people are now... I think basically what they do in the game is at rush hour, they'll just send more people out to go do certain things. That's why it's busier here now. But I don't think... Oops, there's a building there. It's all really people that go to work and go home and stuff. But I'm not so sure. I don't really understand how that works yet. I haven't really read up on that. Town's still growing. We make money. We now have 16,000 again. So that's going well. Big truck here. Yep. There's some traffic here, but we have traffic lights in place, so that's good. To repeat Vespasian, money don't smell. Well, depends on where you've put it, I guess, but maybe. Okay, so we now get another traffic jam. Apparently it's rush hour because it's early morning. Lots of people getting in here to go to their job or something. And then in the end, this should fix itself again. I think this one might also need a traffic light. That can sometimes really help the flow of traffic, because one car can block the junction for a very long time, and that's not what you want to see. So, like this car, this is where the AI gets dumb. So, that's not really what you want to see, but okay, it is what it is. But so far... We'll get through. We'll get through. Yay! We got a traffic jam. Finally. Took them long enough. Oh, there's one here too. Why is that? Oh, it's out here. Oh, there's actually traffic lights here. They're all going into one lane. That's part of the issue, I guess. Okay, this one now also needs some traffic lights to stop them from parking on the... Oh, and there's... Oh, the ambulance is going somewhere, but they're not really making way for the ambulance. That's not nice. Oh, they're going out of this parking place. Oh, this is a gas station. Cool. They're also blocking the traffic. Cool, though. Still lots to learn about the game, but we get there. Here traffic is flowing again. See, now all of a sudden all the traffic is gone. It's just standing here now because, well, I don't know what people are doing here, but it's not what they're supposed to do. Might be the pedestrians, actually. I think there's a way to remove pedestrian crossings as well. See, if we get this crossing out of the way, this one, that might already fix a lot of issues, because now these can keep driving, probably. Although it's a big mystery why this car isn't driving. I don't understand. So That's a weird one, because there's nothing out here. This car should just be driving along and not standing there. So why is he standing there? It doesn't make sense. An ambulance is waiting for a red light. That's interesting. And now this road's completely empty, and this car is blocking it. See, that one car moved, and now traffic is gone. Wow. I guess there are still some issues that they should work on in terms of traffic and stuff, but oh well. Yeah, we still have the power issue there. We have another 50,000 though, so that is okay. And at some point we could just get an extra power plant here then. We have 100,000. That will fix it. No one does traffic jams like the amazing wifey. I guess so, but I'm trying my best now. I did have a little bit of a traffic jam, so must have done something right. But yeah, I guess I can't compare to wifey. She can make a traffic jam out of 3 cars, so I can't do that. Okay, so it's the middle of the day and most of the traffic issues are resolved. So there seems to be a connection to the time of day. If at like 6 p.m. it starts again, then we really have proof that it is a time thing as well. That traffic intensifies during the morning and afternoon rush hour. So that'll be interesting. What's that? Oh, that's a bulldozer driving around. Okay. This one is not full yet, so that's the good news. This one was already full. Is it still full? No. Okay, so it's processing stuff. And I guess the processed stuff is getting out or something, or going away or whatever. Because the landfill then shouldn't be full, I guess. There is more room now, and there wasn't room, so it makes room somehow. Hey, wifey! Nice of you to join us here in chat. Hey, PSV! Good to see you. How are you doing? She can make a traffic jam out of 3 cars. I guess there'll be a couch tonight. I don't know. Why should I get on the couch? Or just stating facts. But I don't know, she's in chat, so she can tell you whether I have to sleep on the couch or not. Never made him sleep on the couch. I guess he's a good boy. Ah. I guess now I'll need a little petting soon. Okay, so this burned down. Okay. Fire was not put out and now only a pile of ash remains. Okay, that's fine. As long as it will go away at some point. Well, we do make money again. For a while. Don't know for how long, but for a while. And we just need another 30,000 to get the extra power plant up here. With that extra power plant, we can provide enough power for all of this. That will make these work properly. And will get us some extra industry. That'll be good for the economy then, I guess. I hope, at least. I mean, you can never be sure, but I hope. But yeah, I guess this is not the most successful town we've all ever seen. But we're learning. I mean, this works, but it doesn't work like a charm. So I need to find other ways to deal with the traffic. It is getting busy again, though, because it's now 6. So seems to be a connection to the timing in the game. So if this starts to get less in a few hours, then there really is a direct correlation between the time of the game and what's happening. Now, another thing we could try, of course, is to make a little roundabout here. Although I don't think that looks good this way, but might speed up traffic here. Or we just have to set a few extra one-way routes, but I don't think that's going to be helpful. It is all just an issue getting the people in there, so not too big an issue. Oh, there's also traffic going straight here now. Add an exit at the start of town. Yeah, that usually just changes where the problem starts. I think if we get another zone here, we could do exactly one right here in this area. Not too close to this one, not too... The main issues always start, of course, with junctions. And especially when you have some shorter roads. That will usually start generating traffic, because having all these junctions close is a problem. And of course, we can also fix stuff with public transportation and that kind of thing. So it's usually a combination of factors. But I think the town is still growing as well. We get more and more high-rises. We can see this one isn't full, this one isn't full, this one isn't full. So there's still a lot of people coming into town to live here. And as we can see, it is now 8:30 in the evening. The traffic jam is getting shorter. So I also think it has to do with people coming from work and going to work in the industry area. So I think people will go from town to the industry and back. And that's what we're seeing with the traffic. Which is interesting. And it's a good thing. And it's a nice thing that they add that somehow into the game. But see, they're temporary traffic jams. Just rush hour ones. So we might have to not worry too much about them yet. Can leave that for later. Right now, we're slowly getting the money in for the extra power plant that we need out here. Which will be helpful. Still making nice money. Also helpful. But we're now slowly starting to lose a few people. Which is not good. Taxes. Let's lower this slightly. See if we can make the people slightly happier. Oh, they're very unhappy because of the unreliable mail service. That could be a fix too. Just get the mail service. That will give them so much more happiness and so much many more people will come into town. I should probably get it somewhere here. No, probably somewhere out here. Might be even better. Yeah, I'm gonna get this first because this is generating so much unhappiness. -10 now, actually. So this, in conjunction with the mailboxes, which should cover town mostly. See, we should now get some pretty good coverage. And we can see the mail cars are getting out. Still -10, probably because it will have to take some time to pick up all the mailboxes all the time and really work on it. But as soon as that's starting to happen, I think we will be good. So there's a mail car going here, I think. Yep, that's a post van. 2 tons of mail. Wow. It can carry 2 tons of mail. That's a lot. Oh dear, that's a discussion we're not going to have, people. Well, I guess boys will be boys. That's for sure. Oh dear. Oh well, you know, we still make a tiny bit of money. Not much though. Just need to fix that power problem. Unreliable mail service is now -8. We now get extra people into town again. And it's starting to slowly improve here. So that's that's a good one. I like that. How many electrons are 2 tons? I don't know. Are you doing much wife? You're just chilling out. That she has to answer. Okay, so there is a bit of traffic here, not too much. There is some traffic here, but not too much. Traffic flows here. Most places it just flows and goes. So that's good. This also made a split for traffic, so that's good. Not too busy out here. There's a traffic light here that I think we don't need, so let's get rid of that traffic light. Oh, I got rid of a pedestrian crossing. Let's leave it there. I was going to get rid of the traffic light. There they go. Nice. See, now the traffic flows. Is er ook goederenvervoer via sporen? Yes, there's a lot of public transportation, but also trains and stuff. Of course, we don't have trains. This is a subway. We have water, we have air, we have tram, we have trains. We can get cargo train railroad. We can get passenger trains. We can get a lot of stuff. But if we really want to play with this, we should probably build a town without money. So we can just build a nice town. Of course, with money, that's a big challenge. I also put the economy on normal, not on easy. That's also not really helpful. So I guess I'm just learning a lot of the game. And the more I know, the better it is, of course, for when we in the future build a town without having to worry about money. We can probably just hopefully just build a nice town and get all of those things sorted out, and I can show them all to you. All right, look at this. Traffic is gone again, but it's soon going to be morning, so we'll get another flow of traffic, I guess. And still power issues here. But we almost have another 50,000 again. And look at that. We now have unreliable mail service only -2. So my town is pretty happy. That means that we still have people inbound. So let's tax them again. I mean, that's what I'm good at. And that way, hopefully soon, I can start to... You know what? Let's make this 13 so that we really make some money. So that I can get the electricity up. And soon, make sure that we repay our loans. And then hopefully, we can just have a sustainable economy for a while. And slowly grow. Hey, Fatma! Nice to see you. How are you doing now today? Population increased, citizens' happiness increased. See, happiness is still increasing. They're now not so happy with the high taxes, but we have a reliable mail service, which is +2, actually. Alright, so the high fees and stuff we'll work on as soon as we start to get rid of our loan. But before we do that, we need extra electricity out here. Just need 100,000. We have 60,000 now. With the amount of money we make, we could probably just take out the loan again and build the electricity. But yeah, I'm not going to do that. Do still need to expand soon with the industry, I think. Especially to remove all the other industries. Whoa! And the game just crashed. Wow, that's a first. That never happened to me before. Okay, that's interesting. I'll be right back. Let's put that up. Hope the autosave worked. Wow, that's actually a very, very first that the game crashed on me. It just went out. So, must have done something wrong. I think it was the terrain, because we were building where the terrain was quite hard, and I think couldn't just calculate what it was. But we'll see. It's loading up the game. Should have gotten a few autosaves in, but I don't know how many it does actually. So let's see. There we get the music. Load game. Oh. Yep, there it is. But it is 22nd. Nope. Okay. Where's my autosaves? I thought we had some autosaves every now and then. Quickly checking people because I don't see any autosaves at the moment. Ah, the autosave is turned off. That's a problem. Okay, have to turn that on. So, it did not autosave. So, basically, our town is non-existent anymore. All we did today is lost. Wow, that's interesting. So, all I could do now, my lovely people, I'll show you, is bring back where we started, with only 3,978 people. We still had money, though, so that's the good news. But we'll still get our pollution problems. We did not have any of these zones yet, so that's interesting. That's interesting. So, alright, well, you know, I think this is a good moment then to end this stream and to also just end this little game that we did, because we were really crashing it at the moment. Literally, but also figuratively, because the town was not going so well. But it's okay, because we learned a lot during this little run through. And I think we can put that all to use in another series at some point, where we're just going to play with all sorts of fun in the game, but probably without money. So that we can just do whatever we want to do and try and build a nice town. I think that should be a lot of fun. Let's see. Ja, je moet heel veel dingen vrij spelen, Aarde. Dat gaat echt stapje voor stapje. Checking a master thesis and my eyes have gone crossed. I took a little break until I dropped by to say hi when I saw the stream. Oh, that's nice, Fatma. That's nice. But unfortunately, the game crashed, of course. So yeah, we'll have to put this one to an end. But you can now make up for your mistakes. Yeah, I will. I will. Well, of course, thank you all so much for being here. It was a lot of fun, but this is going to be the end of it. I'll be back Sunday with Farming Simulator 25. I've been having a lot of fun with that game, so that should be very nice. And then, hopefully, we can start up the multiplayer soon for the Farming Simulator 25, but I'll contact people about that in the Discord. And if we're going to stream this again, I'm going to start up a brand new town, but I'm still going to try and learn some more about this game before we do that, so that I don't make the obvious mistakes in the next game that we're going to start. And then I will see you all soon, I guess. So stay happy, stay healthy, have a good one, have a nice weekend, and thanks for popping in here, and I'll catch you all later. For now, bye-bye, zwaai zwaai.